All right, everyone, it is April Fool's Day. Happy April Fool's Day to all of you who celebrate it. We are here with a grocery haul, and it's not an April Fool's joke. My haul today is $250 spread between Walmart and Aldi. I do have some canned goods sitting aside that is separate from this haul. That is actually for my preps. I will do that video either tonight or tomorrow or maybe on Monday. Y'all, we are running around with our heads cut off like chickens. With that being said, there was really good thing going on Instacart today for spending $40. You got a $20 coupon off. I used it, and then I called my daughter immediately, and I said, Tori, jump online and get this because you can get $20 off a $40 order. And if you decide to do a 3-hour window pickup, which is like, for example, 9 to 12 or 2 to 5, things like that, like a 3-hour window, you get an additional 5% off. Didn't matter if you picked it up or had it delivered. Y'all, I had to jump on it. I could not let something like that go. So, did I go over budget this week? Yes and no. The reason I'm saying that is my budget every week is $200. I want to keep it as low as possible, but y'all, we had a lot of things over the last 2 weeks that we have been really out of stock on, and I refuse to go to the store. I just would not do it. I said, no, we're eating off what we have. And preps, when we're out of milk, we're going to go to our canned milk for cooking. Obviously, kids started eating dry cereal. When we were out of bread, it's making bread, things of that nature. So this is the first haul section here. I've got plenty more sitting here over here on the floor and on the stove. We're going to get you through this, clear it up, put the next section on. In real time, it's going to take me about 5 minutes with the kids, and your guys' time, it'll be instantaneous because we'll run the videos together. So why do I say I was over budget, but not really? Yes, $200 is my budget. Yes, I spent literally $270, but I had the $2 off coupon, and then I also had a 5% off coupon. So when that came down, it was literally right at $250 even on the dot between the two stores. The reason I say I didn't go over budget in a sense is we're not doing a grocery haul next week. Next week, I have $200. So I'm actually kind of borrowing $50 from next week, and $150 next week is going to go into our third month ahead in our emergency fund for getting ahead one whole year and all of our bills, groceries, everything that we can get ahead of in case something happens and we lose income. So over here, y'all, this isn't the only cereals you're going to see, but we got 2 huge bags of cereal back there. I got plenty more over here. This is for the kids. Now, I told them, this is for the month. When you're done and it's over, bye-bye, it's gone. Learn to portion control. My kids don't like doing that, so they're going to suffer the consequences if they decide to eat this in 2 weeks and not have any left because I'm not getting any more. Got a gallon of milk sitting here. We've got different tea bags. I decided that we're going with the bigger tea bags like this. This will give us 48 pitchers of tea versus us using these tea bags. And I apologize, I don't even know if I have it up right or not. I think I do. These are black tea bags, but this is 100 count. When we make a pitcher of tea, we usually use 4 of these, and that's just wasteful. So we are no longer going to do that. I'm a very big black tea drinker. In fact, I like fruity flavored teas. I like all teas. If it's fruit flavored or if it's sleepy time tea. But these right here will give us 48 days worth of tea. Yes, we go through a whole pitcher a day, y'all. My kids go through sweet tea like crazy. And then, again, these are just the 100 count. Now, I had to buy these because I ran out of my 900 count tea that I had. Y'all, my prep is out of black tea. I had 9 boxes in stock for 2 years. They were good. We only had 1 box that went bad that I did have to throw away. I have to say that because it's true. But the other 8 boxes were absolutely fine, and they were stored in the exact same fashion. The one was that went bad. Don't know what happened there. Told you about the gallon of milk. We did start going down to the cheaper paper towels. Y'all, I only use this to wipe down countertops or spills, or even if my chihuahua has an accident. 2 of my chihuahuas are in diapers because they cannot potty train. We have worked with them, and it's just not going to happen, I don't think. We're going to still continue. We're not going to give up on them. We're going to continue, but they are in diapers. They don't go number 2 in the house in their diaper, but they will pee-pee, and half the time Bella doesn't always hit the pee pad, and I don't really like having pee pads down, y'all. That's just nasty to me. So she has a reusable female doggy diaper, and Tucker has his male wraps. They are reusable, so I can wash them and reuse them over and over again, and they are an outfit, so that kind of deters them from having to go potty, and we take them out on clockwork every 2.5 to 3 hours. So I am limiting their drinks and food and things of that nature. Danya and I drink almond milk, so here's the deal for almond milk. I want the more expensive version of almond milk, but when I looked at it, I was like, no. So we just got the great value. I'm sure it's just as good as the almond braise. Unsweetened, 2 for me, 2 for Danya. Danya can't have milk. She's lactose intolerant. She just recently became lactose intolerant. It seems like not too long ago. So we've got 4 of the almond milks. We will put those in the fridge. When she's done with it, if she drinks hers really fast, that's on her. I'm teaching my children. They better start portion control because I don't want them breaking my bank over food. And we've got a lot of food in stock. Y'all see my shelvings, my cabinets, and all the things. So we've got plenty. And that's what we're doing. Next week, we're going to eat down more of our preps. And we're going to incorporate those preps into what we have today too. We got 6 of the eggs. Walmart great value 60 count eggs went back up to over $12. I'm mad. But Aldi had them down for $2.02. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get 6 dozen for just barely over 12 bucks. And that's a little bit cheaper than getting a 60 count at Walmart, and I got more eggs. So I end up getting 6 dozen for less than the 5 dozen at Walmart. I got 3 English cucumbers. I took a chance and got these from Walmart. Was praying and crossing my fingers they didn't come rotten or anything. They're not. I will use our mandolin slicer, slice these up, y'all. I do a tomato and cucumber salad. I also sometimes, I put onions in mine. My kids don't particularly like onions. And then we just drizzle a very small amount of the Skinny Girl Italian dressing, which I think is only like 10 or 15 calories for 2 tablespoons over it. Mix it all up. Add a little salt, little pepper, and boom. Got that from my dad. He taught me how to eat tomato and cucumber salad when I was a kiddo. I have loved ever since. Whole bag of 5 pounds of apples. Praying that this bag here will actually taste better. Last time we bought a bag of apples, they had 0 taste of the apples. They look great, but they had no taste. So this probably will go super duper fast. But again, portion control is what I'm going to be after this week with these kids to get them taught to do so. Here's part of my bananas. Now, I wanted 24 and accidentally got 12. I ate one. If you don't know yet, I am obsessed with all things banana. If I could live on Banana Island, that would be my paradise. It's my favorite food on the planet. I will take this over anything else on this planet. I would take a banana over everything. So that's part of my banana. So I have more running around here. That'll probably be in the next video. Well, not next video. Next video for me, but same video for you of my bananas. So that's part of them. I did get 11. Like I said, I got 12. And now I got 11 because I ate one. I've got a couple of heads of just the lettuce. We went back to eating just regular iceberg lettuce. I don't know why. I didn't like it for a while. It just kind of tasted like water. And now I don't like romaine lettuce. And I went back on the iceberg. And I cut these iceberg in half. And I use them as lettuce wraps. So 2 more gallons of milk. These 2 gallons of milk here will actually end up going downstairs. I apologize. I do have dishes over here sitting and drying out. But these 2 gallons of milk will be going downstairs. Philip and Jesse will have 3 gallons of milk for the month. And if they're out, they're out. That's on them. Salisbury steak, you won't be seeing this anytime soon. This is Philip's dinner tonight. Yes, my son will eat all 6 of these and a can of corn. That is not portioning himself, and I know that, but this is his one treat that he gets. So he is getting that. Now, we're going to get these all put away, and we're going to move on to the next section. All right, y'all, we are back for round 2. Now, for you, it's the same round. I just switched things out. I forgot to mention something that was on the countertop, so we're going to speak about that here in just a moment. And then we'll have a little itty-bitty tiny portion for round 3. It's not very much, but I want to get it on the counter and show you what we have. So, with this being said, we have a couple more bags of cereal. Yes, my kids eat a lot of cereal. Y'all, it's between snack time, and sometimes they just want cereal for breakfast instead of a hot meal, and I'm okay with that. So, when the cereal is gone, like everything else, it's gone. I'm not buying any more. They are SOL. They better learn to portion a little bit better because my kids are not as much a cookie monsters as they are cereal monsters. Not that they don't eat a lot of cookies, because if I make them, they're going to be eating them, okay? And there's not going to be anything left for a cookie jar. That's why we don't even own a cookie jar, because they go through them like wildfire. So 2 more bags of cereal. Over here, we do have a family pack of Black Forest ham. Not really happy about the price still with this because it's still almost $5.50 for a pound. Now, it's got 2 family little sections in here. Each one of them are 8 ounces. I'm going to take one, freeze it. The other one, I'm going to put in the fridge, and when it's gone, it's gone. We are using these for cheese and bagel sandwiches. And also, Jessie does not like grilled cheese unless it's got ham in it. And that doesn't, you know, she's not enticed by just regular grilled cheese. So we put a couple of slices of ham on there and she's good to go. Okay. I have been watching Under the Median for I can't tell you how long. And I absolutely love Hope and Larry. They are absolutely amazing. So with that being said, they do have a recipe and I am going to start doing it. And it is making your own homemade tortillas. And you make them roughly for about 6 to 7 cents each. Okay, I got to stop buying tortillas. They're starting to get more expensive. I don't like the pricing on them, but it is what it is. And I have everything in stock, so I have no excuse not to make my own tortillas. I'm going to be working on that project this week to perfect that so that I can make them. I do have an 8-inch tortilla press, so there is no excuse for me not to be making my own tortillas. I'm hoping that's the last time you ever see me buy tortillas. All right, back here. Danya, my soon-to-be 14-year-old, y'all, she's turning 14 in 20. Let's see, her birthday's on the 29th, 28 days. Oh my gosh. All right, so we've got a couple of different creamers that will get us through the month between her and I. I'll show you something here in a minute that we do with these coffee creamers. We have a new thing of butter. It's come down a little bit in price. It's still $5.50, but it's better than the $7.50 it used to be. My kids have gone through the one that was in the freezer. They've gone through the one almost that's in the fridge, and we're just down to butter sticks, and the butter sticks we actually use for baking. So, and mashed potatoes, because I use the butter sticks for mashed potatoes, y'all. But we need this for toast, because my kids want it for toast, and also to make grilled cheese sandwiches. This was in the last little section I just showed you a second ago, but I forgot to mention it. This is the Clancy's cheese melt. It's comparable to the Velveeta melt, and y'all, it works just as good. It tastes just as good, and this is only $4.35 at my local Aldi. Okay, I'm not about to pay $7.50, $8 for Velveeta when I can get the same thing. I have one in stock. I'm going to be using it, so I'm replacing it with this. We're going to start making our own homemade mac and cheese because, y'all, things are just getting expensive, and we're going to start making a little bit more homemade things. The rest of my bananas over here. Down here, we have 2 packages of sausage. I did do a little thing this past weekend, I should say. It wasn't this weekend. It was last weekend. And with that being said, I did do, I fried up some sausage. I kind of made it into little bitty bites. I went ahead and stirred in some eggs and made scrambled eggs, and then I also put in some cheese, and I made little breakfast bowls. Danya and Jessie were head over heels in love with it. Philip said he only likes the commercial brand, and that is, y'all, that's expensive. Those cracker eggs are expensive, or those Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls, you know, even if you get the great value ones, they are just not worth the price. That's 7 ounces, and you're paying anywhere from $3 to $4.50. No, not in my book, you ain't. So he's either just going to have fried eggs with sausage on the side and call it a day or what, but I am not going to be buying those breakfast bowls and things of that nature. The girls absolutely loved it, so that's great. Roma tomatoes. I did speak with a bunch of gardeners who know what they're talking about, where I am going into my first season, and I know nothing about what I'm talking about when it comes to gardening. And they told me I want to get Roma tomatoes if I plan on canning, but it takes a lot of tomatoes to can. So, y'all, I'm probably going to stick with the canned tomato products versus Roma tomatoes. However, I'm going to buy the plants because I eat tomatoes like crazy. And with that being said, we have some tomatoes. Over here, we have a pack of hot dogs. This is a 24 count. 8 will stay up here. The others will be sectioned down and put into the freezer so that we don't lose them. I told you about the butter. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with Miracle Whip and mayonnaise. Y'all, we are back to the full size containers. Donnie's been eating a lot of tuna sandwiches. The other 2 kids love boiled eggs that are cut in half and you put the Hellmann's with it. Now, just like there's a team ketchup, a team mustard, there's a team Hellmann's and a team Miracle Whip up in this house, and I don't understand. I think they're both nasty. But with that being said, Jessie and Philip are team Hellmann's. Janya is team Miracle Whip. Now, the Miracle Whip is for her tuna sandwiches and things of that nature. The other one over here for Helma's, I'm hoping I'm putting in the right one, is for Jessica, I should say, Jessica and Philip to do their deviled eggs. Y'all, that's like liquid platinum. That's what my son calls it, because that's over $5 for each one of those. That is absolutely insane. Okay, so now you're seeing a change here. We went to pork bacon because I started putting it in the oven. My kids only liked turkey bacon. I had a pack, and I was like, you know what, we're going to have to just choke through this and eat it because I didn't want to lose it. I will not give my dogs pork of any sort because of the nitrates and things of that nature are not good for animals. Probably not good for humans either. But they like the pork bacon now all of a sudden. I used to tell you they hated pork bacon. They only like turkey bacon. So I got this huge pack. We'll be making some BLTs with that this week. Just a really quick lunch and or dinner. Okay, so we have that. Over here, we got a couple of extra things, y'all. I am going to put up in the description box a video that I saw from Catherine's Plates. Oh my God, y'all. She was showing how easy it was to do little Big Mac sliders. And I'm going to try that. Jessica's favorite thing at McDonald's, which, yeah, I don't like choking on McDonald's. That's gross. Sorry, but I don't like people touching my food. I don't like eating out. With that being said, I needed the creamy French because I am going to be making the Big Mac sliders. And I'm going to make the Big Mac sauce. The only thing I didn't have in stock is the creamy French. So I'll put that down in the description box. Please feel free to go over to that video. Please subscribe to Catherine. She's got some really, really good videos, and I've done a lot of her recipes, and they turned out amazing. And we're going to make Big Mac sliders for Jesse and Danya. Philip hates them. He's in the team I don't like. The I don't like club that we don't like, you know, some of the foods. Anyways, had to get peanut butter because I ran out of smooth peanut butter finally in my prepper stock. We had peanut butter for like 3 years and we ran out. I do have a bunch of crunchy peanut butter. I'm the only team crunchy in the house. My kids are insane. They come from a different planet and they wanted creamy and I don't like creamy. So, got ahead to get a thing of creamy. We have barbecue sauce back here because another condiment we're running out of is barbecue sauce. Back here, we've got Frank's buffalo sauce. And we have downstairs in our freezer, I think it's a 4-pound bag of chicken wings. And y'all, let me tell you something. They're coming down in price, some chicken wings. So we make our own hot barbecue or hot wing sauce for the chickens. Wings, we do our own chicken wings is what I'm trying to say. I'm tripping over everything now. And then we also do the barbecue wings because Philip likes the barbecue ones. And Jesse likes both. Danya likes the hot ones. And I don't eat them. So there's that. So we've got that as well. And we were running out of barbecue sauce. We didn't have any more of the buffalo sauce. And the French one, as I said, was something I needed for the recipe this week. We do have bread. I'm not showing it all to you. I'll lie to you if I tell you this is the only bread we have. We have 6 loaves of white bread. We have 2 things of hamburger bread. We've got a thing of hot dog buns. And for some reason, I had a very expensive bread jump into my cart. It's not something that I purchased. It is a protein bread, so I'm going to have to get a refund on that because I did not ask for that. I did not want that. So this is what we have for you right now, y'all. Let me go ahead and put these away, and then I'll put up the few extra items that I had that's going down in my preps tonight, which is not very much, y'all. It's just a handful of items. But you know what? Every single item counts. Hang tight. We'll get you to the next section here in just a second. All right, y'all. Kids are taking the dogs out. They're taking their potty breaks outside. So the last couple of items I want to show you is what we're putting in our preps this week, y'all. It's not enough to put out as a prep video. But you know what? Every little thing that you add to that prep video is another item in that prep. So we got 4 cans of no salt added corn. We also have a 3-pack of our yeast right here. And y'all, we're going to start making homemade bread. There's a lot of things we're going to come on board and start making homemade items to try to lower the grocery budget a little more as well. I just told you we're going to make homemade tortillas, or we're going to start making homemade bread, homemade biscuits, things of that nature, just to lower the cost. I have everything in stock I need. So there is no excuse not to be making more of our homemade products versus buying them at the store and just having them pre-done for us and paying more. And then this is something that's new. I will tell you, I have a roast that's MIA right now. I cannot believe I have an 8-pound roast that's missing in action, but I'm going to find it this week. I'm going to put it in the crock pot, and this is a Mississippi packet. Now, my kids don't like those pepperoncinis. as a whole, but I don't know what this flavoring is going to taste like, but I'm going to put it into the crock pot. I'm not going to say nothing to the kids, and I'm going to see if they like it. If they do, then I'll add that into my 1001 spices that I have. Y'all know that I have like probably a good 4 years worth of spices. I don't need to buy hardly anything when it comes to spices. I have just got tons and tons and tons and tons of spices in stock. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let them try the Mississippi Pot Roast Seasoning Pack and see if that works for them. So that will complete our $250 grocery haul for this week. Next week, y'all, we're going to do preps, but we're not doing groceries. So I pulled $50 from next week because I was over this week and I spent $250. So I'll have $150, but that is not going to go towards my preps, y'all. That's going to be put into my third month ahead and getting fully funded for a 12-month fully funded emergency. My prep money comes out of my prep stockpile money that I've been saving. So y'all, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw it at me down below in the comment section. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.